Welcome to cutting cords in the rain. Here are some cords. Let's cut them in the rain. Clip. Snip. Cut. Well, this thing's unwieldy, isn't it? Behave yourself, Mr. Vacuum Cleaner thing. All right, you want to do some more? You want to cut some more cords in the rain? With a little bonus scrap metal footage, maybe? Just maybe? We cleaned out that mess from yesterday pretty well. Oh yeah, look at this cord down here. We'll start with this pig. These are hard to cut sometimes. We're getting through it. Almost there. It's getting embarrassing now. Wire cutter's getting all slimy. The access is too tight. I can't. All right, we got it. Let's see. That's metal. Look at that. That's neat. Look at that metal wheel. When do you see metal wheels ever? That's neat. A lot heavier than it looks. Last but not least, sorry about your hose, lady. There. You happy now? I hope she is. Anyway, here we are, cutting cords in the rain. Thank you for joining me. I'm not supposed to park here or block the driveway or turn around. But, is that a catalytic converter? Or just some kind of resonator or something? Let me get my little flashlight. You can't really see it, but it takes 4 pushes to turn that off. It was not a catalytic converter. So let's get out of these people's driveway before they come out and shoot us. You're not gonna believe this. Why is there a pair of Tough 2s on a shelf next to the street? I don't think I've ever seen Tough 2s with this many cracks in them, but it's just absolutely bizarre. What do you think these are worth? White Tough 2s, dirty, lots of brake wear, tons of cracking. Do you think there was a lot of other stuff on these shelves? I'm not really sure how to get out of this guy's yard, but he gave me these for free. I don't know if these are really worth much, but you know, to me, this is like, it's like holding 2 gold bricks in my hands, sentimentally anyway. Yeah, what a great guy. What a score. Thank you, sir. Welcome to Cutting Cords in the Sunshine, wherein we cut cords in the sunshine. Even though right now we're kind of in the shade. That's what'll happen when you find some tough twos. It'll make the sun come out. Look at this, my lights are still on because it was raining before. You want to go turn my lights out with me? Here, we'll do it together. Oh, I guess they were out anyway. Why do people put the covers on these things? Oh. Well, what do you know? I don't really go picking in this area all that often. So I don't really know what the people around here grab. I predict by the end of the day they will have grabbed everything, but it's not really a heavy-duty cord cut in town. So we'll see what we find as the day progresses, but look what it's progressed to so far. Just this beautiful sunny day. Remember what it was like 15 minutes ago? It sucked. Let's see, copper niblets. Copper niblets versus giant channel locks. I don't think it's gonna be a contest. I don't know. Looks like your hose clamp might be in the way, lady. All right. We were victorious on that one. Let's go back for round two. Sometimes these things have like a huge brass thing on them. This does not. All right, giant channel locks for the win. 2 victories in a row. Let's cut that cord too while we're here. Yesterday we recorded like 22 gigabytes of footage, so I don't think we're gonna do that today. But I will try to, you know, see if I can show you anything interesting other than cord cutting. Here we go. But yeah, we're putting together a nice tidy little load so far, and there's tons of pickers out today. Just tons. Do you think we should take an enormous amount of real estate in the car with this giant computer? Ugh. How old is this thing? Has it been sitting out in the rain? Can you guys answer any other questions for me? Probably not. Anyway, I guess we'll take it. Not sure how I'm gonna lift it. I could just turn the camera off, huh? Wow. I regret taking this thing already, and it's not even in the car yet. Is that a sign? All right. Somebody's yelling something at me. I'm not sure what. Anyway, let's get it in the car before I change my mind. Oh. Wow, what a bad decision. We definitely like little painted ladders. But has this one... Wow, that's a tough call. That is a beautiful thing, but it's kind of effed up. I don't know, I think we can re-gift it later if we have to. And I don't anticipate that we're gonna really fill the car today because I'm not taking bed frames. I'm not taking much in the way of low rent scrap metal. Trying to be a little more conservative today. So we should be fine. Think of this chair. Actually, what do you think of this thing? You put CDs in there. CDs nuts. All right. Kind of like the mirror. Kind of don't. Don't really care about that. This chair looks like might be vintage. Yeah, that's a problem though. It's obviously been restained. Stay. All right. I like the chair, but I don't think anyone else will. So we'll put it back the way it was. Let's see, what about these little knickknacks? So weird, they have a certain heft to them. You know, you put them up on your mantle and you hang your Christmas sock from them. I guess we don't need those either. All right, yeah, that was over a minute of footage where we accomplished nothing. Do you think this is interesting? I have a voice and I have a choice to say no to alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. You also have a choice to say yes if you want to. How about like a little bit of both, you know? Like, don't just say completely no way, but don't overindulge. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of being dogmatic about stuff like that. Here's a big pig. Let's see what we've got here. We've got the ruby. Or does it say Rory? Do I want the whole cabinet? No, of course I don't. Do I want the drawers? I don't know, can I get them out? Urgh. All right, so what's our strategy here? How are we gonna get this thing out of here? Let's see what we're up against. Couple of 2-3 screws. All right, we'll have it pulled out in a jiffy. You guys want to watch? Nah, you probably don't. Is that our thumbnail? Anyway, we got the machine, which is a nice little machine. We kept the little banjo fittings. That's what these are called, banjo connectors. We got the draws. That's what these are called, draws. And now, I'm gonna try to figure out how to excavate the rest of this thing. Yeah, it's just a couple of screws buried way up in there, so I'll see you when that's done. All right, you guys want to share in my glory? Here we go. Try not to drop it and break it because it's fragile cast iron. Isn't that nice? There's the crabby old lady who came out and said, "That's a shame you wrecked it. I hope somebody was gonna come and take the whole thing." Sorry, lady, but I'm not the lifelong steward of your discarded items that were gonna go to the dump. I'm still mad at that lady. It's like she was probably in her house the whole time watching me take the thing apart. And she had to come out and get in like her little last licks. You wrecked it. Yeah, I never really understood that. People who like put stuff in the garbage and they... Like I wanted it to stay complete. Okay, there's a thrift store 2 streets over. Why didn't you bring it to them? Look at it. It looks so much better without that stupid top on it. And you know what? If your opinion is different than mine, feel free to sound off in the comments. You know, if you think I'm a jackass for taking that top off, that's fine. I could be wrong. Maybe that was the nicest lady in the world. But I think we got, this is the good part, the real good part. Look at these tulips. Let's not tiptoe through them. These drawers, these are good. This machine could even be a good thing. I don't know. So we took all the good parts and we left the junk. And that lady wanted to come out and yell at us. She didn't really yell. She just was like a little snarky about it. I have hundreds of cassettes at home that I've been trying unsuccessfully to sell. So, luckily, that's empty. It's a pile hopper right behind me, but whatever, don't care. Let's see, milk glass cake plate thing. I don't know, that's gonna break. I'll leave it here for the next guy. Cake taker, don't really want it. Disgusting towels and bed sheets, no thank you. Royal Dalton, oh, those are nice. Don't need them though. You say wine, I say liquid sanity. Nope. The pile hopper gave me a chuckle at my jokes. Pile hopping is no laughing matter. I don't know, it kind of is. Like, it kind of bothers me, but I kind of just don't really care that much. All right. What about these books? This is the 4th book of Pellinor. Looks like there's a lot of books of Pellinor in here. Do we care about Pellinor? No. All right, and I forgot my cutters, so I guess that Hoover is gonna, it's gonna stay intact, unlike the sewing machine. Let me quote the Bee Gees. How big is your trunk? Your trunk. How big is your trunk? I really need to know. Cause we're filling it full of scrap. Maybe we will. It's big enough. That's right, I'm the Barry Gibb of scrap metal. Was he the good one? Or is he the one that like got thrown out of the family? Whoa. All right, it looks like we're Looks like we did something right. What about this one? These are heavy too. That's what we like. All right. Don't get your jumper cables caught in your gate or railing or whatever that is. All right, this is why I remember these from yesterday, because I couldn't really take them yesterday. This one might be too big. Yeah, we could put these in the back seat, I guess, but I'm not the only scrapper in town. All right, let's get all this stuff back where it belongs. Like that 38 Special song. There. It looks a lot worse than it did, but you know, maybe I'll reorg it later a little bit better. This guy gave me a bunch of scrap metal the other day. Now he might give me this clock. What do you think? Is it worth it? No. But if we can manage to get it home in one piece, then maybe. Oh, that's a bad spot for it though. Where should I put it? Where can I put it that it's not... Sorry, there's something in the garbage I'm trying not to show you. It's gonna get destroyed down here. All right, maybe it'll be safe right there for the time being. Why am I so worried about a worthless clock? Looks like we might be back to cutting cords in the rain in about an hour. All right. I want that crate, but I don't want any of the junk that's in it. So let's carefully de-junk it. You never really know with people. Like sometimes people get sensitive about this stuff, and sometimes they couldn't care less. That's a nice crate, I guess. I don't know if they really like the ones with the plastic bottoms, though. But we have plenty of space for it in our trunk. Like, if we have to, we can fill it with wires and stuff, so. Yeah, that's good. Look at this vise I found. It's kind of rusty, but it still sort of works. Yeah. Not great. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up pretty soon because I don't want it to be as long as yesterday's video. Good grief. I really want that. But I feel like we're not gonna be able to take it. We could maybe in the other car. I don't want the toilet. Real reason I got out here though is this thing. The Trek 800. Do I want the Trek 800? I don't know. It's clean enough. I just don't really have a market for this right now. Who's gonna buy it? Seat post isn't stuck. That's good. All right, here you go. Here's the reason not to take it. The rear spoke is twisted. Yeah, this is the drawback of not having a trailer hitch and a bike rack. It's like you can't be frivolous about what bikes you take. You got to be really particular. I wonder if we could get this thing in the trunk if I took those bolts off of it. Yeah, I guess we could. So how about that as a life strategy? Let's see how it measures up. Wrong key. Yeah, I think we can do that, no problem. So I'll get to work and I'll see you in a second. All right, you want to share in my glory? You wrecked it. Is that what we're doing? All right, let's see if we can lift this thing one-handed. Here's the... Oh, good Lord. Ugh. Not so bad. Not so bad. Fits great. It's almost like when Bob Toyota invented this car, he designed it for this. Now, I don't think we need these wheels because they are garbage. So we'll put them back in the garbage, and that will conclude our day of digging through the garbage. We found some garbage, and we found some more garbage, and I think it was a successful day. So I do appreciate you guys coming along as I dug through the garbage, and until next time, thanks for watching. Here's today's epilogue. We're still here, but it's pouring rain. See you next time.